Hegseth and Trump may well know what's coming as U.S. forces rehearse ship hunt scenarios across the Pacific, conducting complex exercises that practice detection, tracking and coordinated strike against elusive surface targets in preparation for potential high-end maritime conflict. Does Washington's stepped-up activity reflect growing concern over Iran's upgraded anti-ship arsenal and the prospect of China developing nighttime naval strike options? In a notable demonstration, a stealth B-2 reportedly fired an LRASM for the first known time in a live or test scenario, an event described by analysts as a clear message that long-range, low-observable strike platforms are being integrated with advanced anti-ship munitions to neutralize high-value naval targets. Did the United States test anti-ship strike capabilities ahead of reports that Iran's allies may deliver more advanced weapons to regional proxies, moves designed to ensure American forces can hold adversary surface formations at risk even as threat systems proliferate? The B-2 LRASM launch signals that the U.S. is preparing for deadlier, longer-range maritime strikes, an operational shift intended to complicate adversary planning by demonstrating the ability to project standoff lethality from stealthy, survivable platforms. The United States appears to be preparing for a far deadlier battlefield than the one it has just witnessed, stepping up long-range strike rehearsals and force integration to ensure planners can impose swift, decisive effects across maritime and littoral theaters should hostilities expand. Pacific Air Forces reported that a B-2 stealth bomber launched an AGM-158C long-range anti-ship missile during recent exercises, a high-profile demonstration intended to validate new tactics and the bomber's ability to hold high-value surface targets at extended ranges while operating in contested airspace. The missile was fired at the decommissioned USS Juneau as part of Valiant Shield 2026, a test scenario designed to replicate real-world targeting and battle damage assessment while using retired hulls as realistic surrogate targets for live-fire events. Pacific Air Forces added that the AGM-158C had not previously been publicly known to be in the B-2's operational arsenal, an integration that signals expanded mission sets for stealth bombers and a shift toward pairing low-observable platforms with long-range anti-ship weapons to complicate adversary maritime planning. Pacific Air Force announcement. In a statement, the Pacific Air Force said, and I quote, "The Pacific Air Forces successfully conducted a live-fire sinking exercise using the B-2 Spirit north of the Mariana Islands. The B-2 deployed the long-range anti-ship missile, demonstrating enhanced ability to achieve strategic objectives within range of potential threats. With the deployment of the LRASM from the B-2 Spirit, the Pacific Air Forces takes a major step forward in countering maritime threats. This milestone showcased impressive high-end innovation reinforcing the U.S. military's commitment to safeguarding national interests and maintaining global security." Unquote. LRASM navigates to its targets using a GPS-assisted inertial guidance system paired with an advanced infrared seeker, a combination that allows the missile to maintain accurate navigation over long distances while using thermal imaging to discriminate and home in on high-value surface targets. The missile can adjust its course in response to detected enemy radio emissions and receive in-flight updates, enabling it to reroute, retarget, or abort based on changing tactical information and thereby increasing its survivability against dynamic defensive measures. An updated LRASM variant currently in development will offer longer range and an improved data link, enhancements designed to extend standoff reach, bolster real-time targeting flexibility and better integrate the weapon into networked strike packages. Pairing a stealth bomber with an anti-ship missile gives the United States a potent long-range ship kill option, combining low observability and penetration capability with precision strike munitions to threaten adversary surface formations from unexpected vectors. The B-2 can carry missiles from the JASSM LRASM family and, as a highly stealthy platform, it provides a survivable launch platform that complicates enemy detection, targeting, and defensive planning when used in maritime strike roles. Other aircraft, including B-52S, B-1S, F-15S, and F-35S, are also being adapted to carry LRASM, a broadening of the weapon's launch platforms that increases deployment options, sortie generation, and the potential for distributed anti-ship strikes across services and allied forces. Pacific Air Forces said the launch demonstrated the effective integration of air, sea, and allied assets in the Pacific Theater, a coordinated showcase intended to validate joint tactics, command and control links, and the collective ability to execute complex, multi-domain strike operations. The head of the Pacific Air Force said, and I quote, that the Head B-2's impressive performance underscores the U.S. military's commitment to adaptability and flexibility in the face of emerging security challenges. By prioritizing counter-maritime strike operations, we can maintain a decisive edge over adversaries, protect our national interests, and ensure the free and open Pacific that underpin our global security. Unquote. The public notice also sends a signal to China about U.S. counter-naval capabilities, making clear Washington can detect, track and hold surface formations at risk with integrated, long-range strike options. Meanwhile, from sea to sky, China issued a response to America's F-47 Challenger, signaling competitive advances and doctrinal adjustments as both powers test new platforms and tactics across maritime and aerial domains. China appears to have revealed its most advanced fighter yet in an official PLA video released on June 29. The brief appearance is being treated as the first public glimpse of China's unofficial J-36 sixth-generation fighter. The video showed a tailless, ginkgo leaf-shaped aircraft flying past the cockpit of a PLA Y-20 transport plane. The clip appears to be the PLA's first indirect acknowledgement of a jet previously known only through leaks and test flight reports. The J-36 is believed to be a sixth-generation stealth fighter prototype. It reportedly features a tailless diamond wing configuration. Reports also point to a three-engine design. The aircraft is expected to have a low-observable stealth airframe. It is believed to be designed for long-range, high-endurance missions. Analysts expect it to operate alongside autonomous drones in future combat. The program is widely believed to be led by AVIC Chengdu. A smaller sixth-generation prototype, known as the J-50, is reportedly being developed by AVIC Shenyang. The PLA has not officially confirmed the existence of either aircraft. Both designs have reportedly been spotted during test flights since 2024. Sixth-generation fighters are expected to deliver greater stealth, longer range, more powerful engines, and AI-enabled capabilities. They are also expected to operate with autonomous drones in future network-centric warfare. These designs represent a major leap beyond today's fifth-generation fighters such as China's J-20 and America's F-35. China's progress comes as the United States pushes ahead with its own F-47 sixth-generation fighter program. The U.S. Air Force aims to field the F-47 later this decade, while the Navy continues work on its F/A-XX program. The contest for air superiority is entering a new era, with China and the United States racing to deploy sixth-generation combat aircraft. Pentagon is building a major logistics hub in Australia as concerns grow over China's expanding long-range missile capabilities. The decision reflects mounting fears that traditional rear-area Pacific bases may no longer remain secure during future conflicts. For decades, Guam has served as a critical hub supporting U.S. air operations, naval deployments, and logistics across the Pacific. U.S. planners now worry the island could come under sustained missile pressure during a high-intensity regional conflict. As China's long-range strike capabilities continue to expand, Washington is reassessing where critical military supplies should be stored. The DF-26 is reported to have a range of roughly 4,000 kilometers, allowing it to threaten targets far beyond China's coastline. The missile is commonly known as the Guam Killer because of its ability to place key U.S. facilities at risk. The DF-27 is assessed to extend China's strike reach significantly farther than previous missile systems. Some estimates place the DF-27's range between 5,000 and 8,000 kilometers, potentially covering vast areas of the Indo-Pacific. Analysts say both systems increase risks for military bases that were once considered relatively secure from attack.